DFM take a step closer to their playoffs. They're now 3-1 by beating Boom. Upcoming game against T1 as well. They've already beaten ZETA. They've beaten Talon as well. So this team has really turned around their fortunes.
I mean, they look good.
Yeah.
They look good, yeah.
They look good. The individuals are really like believing as well. They're taking it. Actually, weirdly enough, it kind of reminds me of how Boom looked in stage one, where it's just like they are each having their moments to shine and winning big rounds. Boom also had like good starts on the majority of their halves as well. So it felt like polar opposites, whereas like that whole spark that Boom used to have, DFM now have that, and they're all believing. And I have no idea how Meiy gets some of these entries on attack with a Waylay on Crowd. But
yeah,
Paper Thin said it, and I don't really disagree with him. I think that Meiy might just be the most incredible player in the entire world right now. Like the shit that this guy is doing
consistently,
it feels like no one else is able to do this.
Against
he's operating at a different level. And the thing that I really like that DFM have just leaned into is just like putting Akame on a second duelist and just kind of having him like supplement. Like it feels like Mei's Goku and Akame's there is Krillin. And as long as he's playing near Meiy, his power level goes up. Alone, he is not able to do much of anything, but when he's playing alongside Meiy, he's just like he's rising to the occasion. It's fucking great.
They got a pretty good meta at the moment as well for them, right?
Yes.
They can kind of lean double duelist. They can lean double controller. That seems to be the two most consistent success, at least at the higher level from teams. So it's a great meta for them. I think the change of art really actually helped them a lot. And dude, it's the firepower, man. They got the firepower. It isn't the Meiy show, even though it is kind of still the Meiy show. Other people are like making cameos as well, so it's kind of sick.
I mean, GN, I would say GN is in a lot of ways, I think, more the pillar at this point, right? Like Mei's getting all the explosive kills, and he might have more kills, but GN's the one that you feel like you can really count on. Mei's the one who's opening up things and really starting the snowball. But GN, I think, has now gotten very comfortable in his role. I think it also helps that he's double controller with Cess, so GN can really kind of start to do his own thing, more or less, right? Where he's not having to always like smoke for a teammate and whatnot. So I think they've figured out how to play to their strengths. About Mei's Waylay, personally, it frustrates me because I feel like he is building bad habits for everybody by getting away with things where he's just like all-inning as Waylay, like using all of her abilities at once, but he also produces results, so you can't really hate it. But I think a lot of people are going to look at that and be like, well, I guess that's only because it's Meiy, where I think Waylay just has a lot more value overall. But, but he's doing his thing, so you can't really blame him.
I would at least look at the demo if I was a team and be like, my teams would kill him if he did this kind of vibes, because he's literally dashing in, there's no util, and then he just somehow... I mean, he gets the gun out earlier because of the update of Waylay, I guess, but it shouldn't be that fast. It's still like people have like 3 shots that they should hit on him and then just miss him, and then he always hits the first bullet. He's on incredible form right now. Like one of the best we've seen, like world class form.
Have we seen? Yeah. Oh, go on. No,
Akame was saying in the interview as well. He's like, Mei's playing the best Valorant he has right now, so like we have nothing else to worry about because we might as well just all support him. And hey, it works.
It must feel incredible being on that team. It must do. He is so good right now. He's pulling out outrageous rounds way more consistently than we've ever seen any player do. It's nuts.
Have we ever seen a team go 0-5 into like such a large turnaround?
Well, remember a crew?
Well, but crew did it in a tournament format though, didn't they?
Yeah,
that is slightly different, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not. It is quite similar.
Yeah, it's a little different. I think.
But yeah, I mean, crew went 0-9 and then turned it around by winning. Did crew win like 4 matches in a row or something in that
5,
tournament?
I think.
5? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might have been 5.
Yeah. So that's a huge turnaround. But this one does seem pretty remarkable as well.
It's incredible.
Oh no, it's an insane one.
They got people believing.
What is the is it wave by wave?
Yeah,
wave by wave.
The DFM boat.
Dude, I can't believe he's getting away with this, man. Wave by wave.
I can't believe though that Paper Thin's faith has ended up paying off like this. I feel like all narratives have ended up converging towards the end of the year. Like, but also like we were clowning on Paper Thin at the very beginning of the year said DFM were gonna make it to an international event, and we were like, "There's no way, you maniac!" And then they go 0-5, and we're like, "What the fuck were you thinking?" And now they're. I mean, what do you reckon?
They're in contention for first place in their group. Like, if Paper X loses, they can make first.
But that also doesn't mean shit unless they actually make second place or first place in the playoffs.
Sure.
They got to get top 2. And
they have to get top 2.
In a region with Gen G and Paper X.
Where would you actually power rank them right now, though?
With them going like this and a playoffs, the last 2 days happening in Tokyo, like the anime storyline might just be coming together here. Like they really might just be running that
they're
fucking
playing
plot.
in Tokyo at the end.
Well, no, only if they get into top 3. They have to make at least 3.
That's what I'm saying.
Finals.
I'm saying with that on the horizon, if
that would be amazing,
motivation there.
But that could be the choke factor. That could be what gets them to kind of start believing.
It killed ZETA ahead of Masters, and so like, but they're not. You can't compare them. This is a very different teams right now.
Where roughly would you place them if you were to rank them, though?
7-ish at the moment.
Yeah, I was thinking like 6, 7, depending. So
the way that you were talking about them, I thought honestly that you'd be ranking them a little bit higher. But I mean, the top is really tough.
It's
so packed. But I don't think it's like you're just. It's different from how you used to rank old Team Secret like 7th, 8th. It's not that. It's not that they're only good enough to do that. It's that's just where that's like their floor, right? You're like, oh no, I would feel comfortable putting them 7th, and then they could very well punch up on any given day against some of these teams.
But presumably then if you're putting them in like 6th or 7th, you're still putting teams like T1 and Talon ahead of them?
Well, not...
they might end up beating both of them.
Around the same.
Right, around the same kind of team.
But I think you got to go off the history, so you probably favor the teams above them.
I think I would definitely favor like Gen G above him for sure. Paper X above him for sure, right? So, Paper X maybe. We'll see, but...